Hey guys, Ross here from Fit for Life Physical Therapy. Today I wanted to go over some less complex exercises that we can do to strengthen our gluteal or our hip muscles. I've had a lot of people ask over the last couple of weeks what are the best exercises that I can do to strengthen my butt or my hips, or I had individuals come in and say I've been to PT, I have low back pain, and they say it's because my hip muscles are weak. Well, today we're going to look at some very easy exercises that we can work on for the gluteus maximus, which is your big butt muscle or the mover, and the gluteus medius, which is the controller of movement. So really all we need is a step to get started. The step up has been shown to be one of the best exercises for the glute maximus, so the big butt muscle, and then we're dealing with the side plank and the single leg squat for the glute medius. And again, we're looking at controlling the motion, and they work hand in hand, and no muscle ever works in isolation. We want to remember that. So as I'm going through and I'm working the glute muscles, we also want to think about how I'm also working the quadriceps, how I'm working the hamstring muscles, how am I working on single leg stabilization. So, you know, all these components are important, but for the sake of this video, you know, these are the best exercises for the glutes. Now, as I mentioned, the step up is the best exercise for the gluteus maximus. So we can start off with our leg up on the step, and it doesn't have to be a step this high. You can certainly start a little bit lower, and if your balance is less than stellar, you can always hold on to handrails if you need to, just to gain more balance. But what we want to focus on is this front leg that's on top of the box. What I have to do is I have to somehow get myself propelled up over my leg, so I have to create knee extension, so the knee pushes backwards, with hip extension, so my hip pushes forwards. So I want to actually weight shift forward, taking the weight off of my back leg. Now, if you look at the angle of my trunk to my back leg, it's relatively straight. So I'm going to start to straighten my knee, and as I do that, I want to straighten my hip. And then I'm going to reverse, bend the knee, bend the hip, come back down nice and slow. So again, knee extension pushes this way, hip extension pushes this way, and that's what allows me to go up. So as the quad muscle starts working, then my butt kicks in to get my hip underneath me. So we want to go nice and slow on the way down as well, and just a different camera angle. So once I'm here, push up, and then down nice and slow. Watch the knee positioning. You want to make sure that it doesn't cave in, so you'll see a lot of people will then let the knee cave like that. Try to keep everything nice and straight. All right. Next exercise that we can also add in is a single leg squat. Now I prefer to do more of a athletic ready position. So a pistol squat, you would have your leg out front and then I would drop all the way down. For this, I'm going to actually have my leg tucked behind me, so I'm in more of athletic ready stance. And then I'm just going to allow my knee to bend, and I'm going to sit my hips back a little bit and push back up. So again, same concept, knee goes backwards, hips come forward underneath me. Now with this, if your balance isn't that great, you can always hold on to the walls or hold on to a table. Again, we're just starting to build things up. You don't have to be perfect at it. Now, the one big thing that you want to think about is keeping even weight on your foot. You don't want to shift too far backwards, because then you'll fall. And then if I shift too far forward and the heel comes off the ground, you'll actually put too much weight into your knee, which could cause pain. Last exercise that we're going to go over is our side plank. So from here, legs are going to be stacked, shoulder is directly underneath or right over my elbow. I'm just going to prop up. Now for individuals that have shoulder pain, I can just perform hand on the shoulder and pull my elbow in. It's called shoulder capping. So it's going to help out with some of that shoulder pain. For individuals that can't perform the full leg version, you can tuck your legs back like so and make a kickstand. And again, bring yourself right up. Same thing, you can add in the shoulder capping. And this has been shown to work the glute medius, because now it's maintaining my pelvic positioning. So you can try these exercises a couple times a week, 2 to 3 if you want to, for the step up and for the single leg squat. 8 to 10 repetitions, and it's more about quality of motion compared to the quantity of motion. It's all about gaining control. And then for the side plank, you can hold it for 10 deep breaths, 20 to 30 seconds, whatever feels comfortable for you. But again, it's all about building up your tolerance to these activities. And then what you'll find is that it can help with knee pain, it can help with hip pain, and it can also help with low back pain. So give these a shot. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching.